Yo, it's JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Shout out to my subscribers. Yes, sir. Shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Gotta make sure y'all, when y'all come in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, baby. Trying to get in that algorithm. Trying to get that 1,000. I'm almost there. I'm creeping. I'm creeping. I appreciate y'all. But yes, sir, we're gonna get right to this video, man. Who you got? Dak Prescott, Joe Burrow. Y'all let me know who y'all got. We're gonna get into the rosters and we're gonna see what's popping. Okay. We're gonna start in 2020 because this is another quarterback. Like Jalen Hurts was drafted in 2020. Jordan Love was drafted in 2022 also. In 2020. Wasn't he? I think Jordan Love was drafted. Was Jordan Love drafted in 2020? Yeah, because he set the bench like, yeah. So Joe Burrow has been in the league 4 less years than Dak Prescott. Let's see who he had on his team in 2020. We know what Dak had in 2016 when he was a rookie. You know what I'm saying? This Joe Burrow coming in the league as a rookie. And Dak Prescott, matter of fact, we know what Dak Prescott rookie team was, who he had. We know who he had 2017 until Zeke got hurt. But 2016, 2018, 2019, 2020, he had some squads. So we just gonna start in 2020 with both of them and just go from there. You know what I'm saying? We all know Dak already 5 years ahead of this guy. Man, this should be simple, bro. This should be simple. All right, we're gonna check out 2020. Let's go. All right. So Joe Burrow as a rookie, he threw for 2,688 yards, 13 touchdowns, 5 INTs, 37 rushes, 142 yards, 3 TDs. He had Giovanni Bernard, AJ Green, T. Higgins. Okay. Cynthia Carter and Drew Sample as tight ends. I ain't even terrible tight end. I mean, I won't say terrible. I just don't know nothing about them. He heard nothing. Shit. But left tackle, you got Jonah Williams, Michael Jordan, Trey Hopkins, Alex Redmond, Bobby Hart. No Pro Bowlers on that offensive line. This is rookie year. We know Dak Prescott had Pro Bowlers on his offensive line his rookie year. But let's go to Dak Prescott 2020 season. Let's see who he had on his team. Once again, 2020, Andy Dalton had to come in because Dak Prescott got hurt. He was 2-3 with Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz. His offensive line: Brandon Knight, Connor Williams, Joe Looney, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele. But we know who Zach Martin is. That's just that year. It's 2020 season. What was our record? Yeah, we went 6-10 because of that didn't know what was going on with what we had. Andy Dalton came in, he was doing all right, then he got hurt. So we had a bunch of backups coming. yeah, that's COVID year too. Okay. Let's go 2021 season. Let's see what 2021 season gonna do for us. And did I hit it? Oh, here we go. 2021 for Dallas. We go 2021 for the Bengals. Yes, sir. All right, 2021. We got Joe Burrow, 4,611 yards, 34 TDs, 14 INTs, 40 rushes, 118 yards, 2 TDs. He had Joe Mixon. Boom. Jamar Chase. Pro Bowl, Jamar Chase was a rookie. Mixon went for 1,205 yards, 13 TDs, 42 catches, 314 yards. So Mixon wasn't no slouch. Jamar Chase ain't no slouch. T. Higgins ain't no slouch. Shit, he what did they? No, I think they franchise tagged T. Higgins this year. So yeah, Drew Sample, CJ Uzma. I think he's pretty good as a tight end for them. Yeah, CJ Uzma, he was pretty good. Yeah. Uzma. What's his last name? CJ Uzma. Okay. Offensive line: Jonah Williams, Quentin Spain, Trey Hopkins, Hakeem Ademi, Riley Reef. No Pro Bowlers again. So this is second year. They drafted. Yeah, they must have drafted. No, because they gonna say he a rookie. He wasn't a rookie. What did they trade for Joe Mixon? I thought they drafted him. I had to look that up, but anyway. All right, let's go 2021 for Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. See his roster. Went 12-5. He threw for 4,449 yards, 37 TDs, 10 INTs, 48 rushes, 446 yards, 1 TD. He had Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Blake Jarwin, Dalton Schultz. So we could match up Joe Mixon with Ezekiel Elliott. We could match up Jamar Chase with Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb with Jamar Chase, Amari Cooper with T. Higgins, either way. So that's come on now. Them squads match up. Plus CeeDee Lamb made a Pro Bowl just like Jamar Chase made a Pro Bowl. Got Tyron Smith, Connor Williams, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin. So he had 2 offensive linemen that made the Pro Bowl. This is in 2021. So did Dak use his weapons or maximize the talent he had? Looked like Joe Burrow maximized the talent he had because I think when he made the playoffs, 2022, we'll check that. We'll check that when he made the playoffs. Hold on, let me go back to Joe Burrow. Let me see, 2021, they went 10-7. They went 10-7. We went 12-5. So in 2021, I think they made the playoffs that year. We're gonna check their playoff record 2021. Okay, they had some of the similar talent. Okay, it's about what you did with your talent, though. Well, Dak had talent. Joe Burrow had talent too. You can master Ezekiel Elliott with Joe Mixon, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. But he had 2 better tight ends, Blake Jarwin and Schultz. Had a better offensive line with Pro Bowlers. So Dak has had a stacked team. We go 2022. And Cincinnati for 2022. All right. Joe Burrow made the playoff. 4,475 yards, 35 TDs, 12 INTs, 75 rushes for 257, and 5 TDs. He had Mixon, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. No Pro Bowlers on the offensive line. So he doing this without an offensive line. Because we know Dak had Pro Bowlers all throughout his career on his offensive line. And it's just 2022. No Pro Bowlers on this offensive line. And they got Leo Collins from us. So this all Joe Burrow. He ain't had an offensive line since he came in the league. I ain't gonna say, well, we know in the Super Bowl run he had, so that season he was sacked the most. He was the quarterback that had been sacked the most that season, and we can see he ain't had no Pro Bowlers on his offensive line since he came in the league. So it's turning the tide to Joe Burrow was doing more or less because we seen Dak Prescott with his offensive lines. All right, let's go 2022. Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott. Okay, so we got Ezekiel Elliott running back. That him and Mixon cancel out. We got Noah Brown, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. So CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase. Those receivers kind of wash. He might have one more better receiver than Dak this year on this particular year. But they went 12-5. Dak once again had Pro Bowlers on offensive line: Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin. See? Let's go 2023. Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. So he had three receivers. T. Higgins went for 656. Jamar Chase went for 1216. T. Higgins had 5 touchdowns. Jamar Chase, we know he a beast. He killed us every time we played him. But Tyler Boyd, 67 catches, 667 yards, 2 TDs. So Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins, they 600-yard receivers. Jamar Chase was the man. We know that. No Pro Bowlers again on offensive line. It's 2023. So Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins, 600-yard receivers. Okay. Tight end, Drew Sample. Let's see what Cowboys had in 2023. Dak Prescott, Tony Pollard, Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup. They 600-yard receiver with Brandon Cooks, 8 TDs. So that cancel out. So they basically Michael Gallup, he coming off an injury, still had 418 yards. See Darius Lamb. Look at these Pro Bowlers. 1, 2, Ferguson, tight end Pro Bowler. He ain't had no Pro Bowl tight end with the Joe Burrow with Cincinnati. Tyler Smith, Pro Bowler again. Zach Martin, Pro Bowler. Tyler Biadasz, Pro Bowler the year before. So you know he's, you know what I'm saying? So this dude, offensive line, has been better than Joe Burrow's his whole career. Dak has had a better O-line. And we know what happened in 2024. You know, this ain't updated yet, so I ain't even gonna go into that. But we're gonna look at let's look at Burrow. Okay. So in Burrow's 5-year career, he's thrown over 25 touchdowns 1, 2, 3 times. So in 5 career starts, and he's thrown over 40. Dak has never thrown over 40 touchdowns. And you can't tell me Dak didn't have no weapons like Burrow had. They had to draft Jamar Chase that next round, so Dak before Jamar Chase, and still you can match up receiver for receiver. You can match receiver for receiver with Joe Burrow had and what Dak Prescott had. Dak Prescott has thrown over 25 touchdowns 1, 2, 3 times in 9 seasons of play. In 9 seasons of play, he's only thrown over 25 touchdowns 3 times. Meanwhile, Joe Burrow been in the league 4 years less, and he's thrown for it 5 times, and he thrown over 40 touchdowns. Let's check out their playoff record. So came in the league in 2020, 2022, he makes the playoffs. So he had a playoff run in 2022 and 2023. This young guy is 5-2 in the playoffs in his 7 games in the playoffs. Meanwhile, he's had a lesser offensive line than Dak Prescott. Had the same amount of weaponry, but who did more with their weaponry? Dak had all those weapons, and he went 2-5 in the playoff. We're gonna look at his playoff record too. This guy got 2 AFC championships and a Super Bowl appearance. Coming to the league in 2020. Let's look at Dak playoff record. 2-5. 2-5 in the playoffs. I don't see no NFC championship nowhere. No NFC championship nowhere. Joe Burrow didn't have no offensive line. His damn near his whole career. His 5 years of playing, and we know specifically that year he made that Super Bowl run. That was in 2022. Yeah, when he made that run in 2022 to go to the Super Bowl. He had the worst offensive line in the league, bro. The worst. He never really had an offensive line since he came in the league. He never really had no offensive line. Meanwhile, Dak Prescott been having a Pro Bowler since his rookie year on his offensive line. And still couldn't do. This dude won 3 playoff games in a row. Dak Prescott ain't never won. He only won 2. He only won goddamn 2 playoff games. He ain't gonna win 3 in a row. He ain't even won but 2. Their playoff record is flip-flop. This dude in less time is 5-2 in the playoffs, been to 2 AFC championships and a Super Bowl. While Dak Prescott, 2-5, been in the league longer, 4 years longer, and ain't been to a damn NFC championship game. So why can't he? This is what I'm saying. He's had the weapons. Just like Joe Burrow had his weapons, and he went to the Super Bowl with them, with the worst offensive line. Dak Prescott had his weapons, but what has he done with it? Nothing. Yo, y'all get them comments. Y'all let me know. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.
I'm glad. I will tell you this. If there's a human breathing that I've ever met that I'm proud that took advantage of me financially, I'm proud it's the one sitting to the right. And Dak. Yeah, check.